Hey everyone, Richard here. So I have another haul. This is all the books I picked up at the 32nd Annual Tucson Toy Show, which is my favorite event of the year for finding deals on things. I got a lot of books. I usually do get a lot of books at this show. Actually, I got about a short box worth of books from it this time around. Not intentionally, kind of just fell into my lap. I'm not going to show all of it, but let's just sort of get into it. This year I also got to finally meet John, who's the creator of the Bubba Patrol. I've mentioned his channel before. I'll go ahead and link it again in the description. But really cool guy. I had intended to spend more time with him, but I sort of got lost in the deals, and before I knew it, the show was essentially over. So still, it was nice finally meeting you, John. And I started this, but I still got to finish it. But still, very glad to actually get this. All right, so first stack of books. I actually got this from a vendor who was selling comics for 25 cents each. Really good deal. Probably one of the better deals that I came across. And I got a few good things from him. So I picked up this right here, Lego Spider-Man number 96. Just a really great cover. It's actually the only reason I got it. For a quarter. Take that every day. Gotta figure out where I'm going to put all these books. Amazing Spider-Man 289. I believe this is the Death of Ned Leeds. And sort of Hobgoblin revealed, but another quarter book. Happy about that. Eternals number 8. I think this has a minor first appearance in it. Again, I only grabbed it because of the quarter. So yeah. This one's pretty cool. Doctor Strange number 15. The Amy Grant recalled cover. I need to rebag and board these. I haven't done it with all of them. I have some, but yeah. This one's a pretty nice copy, newsstand. It's probably about a VF. Could use a press, but very happy to see that. It's the first time I've actually seen this book in the wild, so very cool about that. And then the last book I picked up from a quarter from that guy was Turok number 1, but it's the gold edition, so very happy to get that. Actually, I've always been a fan of this book, but I'm sure you all know it's worth absolutely nothing unless it's the gold one, so very cool. Yeah. And then the majority of my other books, except for one, all came from a single booth. And it was sort of an unintentional buy, if you will. Basically, I was looking through his boxes and I pulled out a Vampirella book that I wanted, and he asked if I was a fan of Vampirella. And I said, yeah, sure, if it's the right book. And he offered me the entire box of comics for 20 bucks. At that point, I said, all right, sure, I'll take it. Didn't look at anything that was in the box from that point on, just picked up the box, gave him 20 bucks. Was enough for me. So we're going to sort of go through this. I'm not going to show everything, but essentially I have about 5 full sets of Vengeance of Vampirella, number 2 through 14-ish, which includes some pretty cool books. For those of you on Instagram, I'm sure you know about Multiple Comic Monday. Lots of Adam Hughes. There's number 6. There's 5 copies of number 7. And then another, like 7 copies of number 10. So yeah, I got a lot of Adam Hughes Vampirella. And I also got a variant for number 14. And a variant for 16. This one's kind of a cool cover. But yeah, if you are interested in Vampirella and you want some readers, I have quite a few sets. Yeah, just happy to get them. And then also in that box, I ended up getting a Deathmate Black, first Gen 13. Basically, this box was a lot of sort of horror and I guess you would call it bad girl art. I actually threw out a lot of it. There was a lot of erotica and really dirty as an actual dirt books I just didn't want to deal with, so I tossed them. Probably like 40 books, honestly. But this was in there, Evil Ernie number 4. Sort of an earlier Evil Ernie appearance. Great cover. Fright Night number 2. Again, lots of like old 80s horror. Some actually pretty cool books to flip through. Fright Night number 6. Again, still need to rebag and board these. But gotta appreciate this older sort of horror. Number 8. This one actually goes for a little bit, surprisingly. It's like a $10 book. So yeah. But Evil Ed, number 9. And number 12. I also got Just Fright. This is kind of a cool cover. Number 8. Number 11. And number 12. And again, there's a lot of bad girl type art in this. So if you're not into that, I don't blame you if you want to turn away. But this was in there. Sweet Lucy. It's a print, but it's actually signed by Scott Harrison, I believe is his name. Yeah, so that was in there. There's a lot of this title, but this is the only one I actually kept. Vampirella. I only kept it because it's signed here. And on the back, there's a signed print and a card. So it's sort of a cool little set. And then a ton of Vampirella beyond what I already told you. Here's a Vampirella Dracula War. It's a trade paperback. Vengeance of Vampirella. Bloodshed, another sort of trade size book. Vampirella the flip book. Nice Art Adams artwork there. Vampirella Monthly number 10. Vampirella Monthly number 11. This one actually goes for a little bit, so kind of cool. Vampirella The Second Coming. Some really cool covers in there. Here's a, I believe it's Chiodo, am I right? I see his signature. I don't see a signature, but still, great cover. There's another variant for that same issue. This one's a Jusco cover that commands a little bit of money. Another issue number 3. 2 copies of this one, and this one actually is a little bit desirable. Number 4, the Saddam cover. Not a huge fan of Saddam as a person, but his artwork is great. Vampirella from the Dynamite series, number 5. Number 3, Ali Garza cover. That's a nice one. Then we got Vampirella Summer Nights. Trade paperback. The cool thing about this one is it's signed by Kurt Busiek right here. And it's an Art Adams cover, so it's cool. This series is surprisingly kind of pricey. Missing number 1, unfortunately, but here's number 2, Vampirella from the 1991 Dark Horse series, also signed by Kurt Busiek. Here's number 3, signed in gold by Kurt Busiek right here. And number 4, this one is not signed, but again, love the artwork on these issues. It's definitely a distinct style. I need to look up at who the artist actually is, but very cool. And then this is the book that I had found that prompted him to ask me if I wanted to buy the whole box. And this book basically paid for the box by itself. Vengeance of Vampirella number 1, gold variant. So very happy you should get that. And it's in really, really nice shape. It was in the original sort of, I guess, hard wizard type polybag. I did read back this one, but great 90s foil cover. And then I only went to one other booth. Well, I went to every booth. I only bought from one other booth. And that's mainly because the price was right. He was offering 20% off on all his books, so I'm $60 into this. Amazing Spider-Man 194. Really, really nice copy. Needs a press because it has a few issues, but a lot of them are pressable. It's actually my 3rd copy of this book, but I keep finding it for a good price, so very happy about that. So yeah, that's everything I picked up at the Tucson Toy Show. If you've never been to the Tucson Toy Show and you're in the area or you could make the drive, it's worth it. It's usually, last couple of years it's been one day, but that one day it's definitely a show for collectors. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. It's worth the trip. I go every year. I think I've been going for 4 years now. I was a vendor last year. But I definitely just like walking it. It's a good experience. So hope you're all well. Hope you're all feeling well with the latest news of what's going on. So take care, everyone. Bye.